Humans are the smartest, dumbest people in the universe, and we're still in our early stages. This is going to get worse. Legendary producer Timbaland is the latest person to plant a flag in the ground on the war against AI and humans, and unfortunately, he's on the wrong side. I'm from Virginia. Timbaland is from Virginia. Timbaland is one of my favorite producers of all time. I'm a huge fan of Timbaland, but this pissed me off. So last week, Timbaland made big news in the media when he announced that he is starting an artificial intelligence company called Stage Zero, and he also signed his first AI artist named Tata. At least I think it's pronounced Tata. I don't really care. Tata, that's the name. But before I go on my full rant, let's read about this just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. The article that I'm reading is from Hip Hop DX, so shout out to them. But Timbaland claims that this will lead to a new genre of music called A-pop, and detailed how the songs for the AI artists are made by putting demos into Suno, which then turns them into voices and melodies without using actual singers or musicians. Timbaland says, "I'm not just producing tracks anymore. I'm producing systems, stories, and stars from scratch. Tata is not an avatar. She is not a character. Tata is a living, learning, autonomous music artist built with AI. Tata is the start of something bigger. She's the first artist of a new generation. A-pop is the next cultural evolution, and Tata is its first icon. The technology of today is perfect for what this is. What used to take me 3 months only takes me 2 days. In the beginning, it was like a toy. It was like going to a toy store. You got to go through gluttony because you can't believe that it's here." So Timbaland didn't reveal when Tata's first single will be released, but this is what she looks like. One of the only times that racism is okay is against machines. I'm pro-human in almost every case, but especially when it applies to creators and artists. If you use AI to make your life easier, cool. But if you're using AI to create songs from scratch, if you're creating vocals from scratch, if you're using AI to create digital images and movies, if you're using AI to take away jobs from your regular everyday person, I'm not okay with that. Maybe I'm overthinking it, maybe I'm overreacting, but in my opinion, what Timbaland is doing is extremely corny. Timbaland, you look like a cornball for what you're doing. What Timbaland is doing is such a slap in the face to all creators that try to express themselves artistically. And the scary thing is, this is only going to get worse. And then on top of that, Timbaland has been doing contests where people can submit their music to get a chance for him to hear it. What are the odds that he took that music and fed it to this AI program? I don't have any proof. I can't say that he did that for sure, but I know how to use my brain. Artists like The Weeknd and Playboi Carti have both been accused of using AI, and I don't remember for sure, but I feel like the Carti thing was confirmed. I don't remember. But if you remember the big scandal from like 2 years ago where an AI song by Drake and The Weeknd came out, that song was fire as hell. I could tell immediately that that song was fake, but it was good. And I hate that I feel like it was good. I just don't see how someone at the level of Timbaland is okay with this, especially with how creative he is. It's just, at what point are we going to stop? Like, we already see how it impacts regular everyday people, and the amount of people that have already lost their jobs to AI. Just think years from now how many people are going to lose their jobs because AI and machines are just going to do it. If you look at Hollywood, you telling me Hollywood wouldn't fire every graphic artist they could and just have machines do it for much cheaper? And then when you look at the recording industry tries to save money at every single chance they get. You telling me down the road record companies aren't going to try to focus on AI artists that they don't really have to pay? I mean, you might have to pay the programmer, but I don't know how none of that works. I just imagine it's a lot cheaper than having to sign an actual human. I don't know when this video is coming out, but I'm recording this video on Saturday, and I was taking a break and I was scrolling through Twitter real quick, and what do you know? This just popped up on my timeline. So I don't know where he posted this at. I think it's Instagram. Timbaland just posted an AI video basically mocking people who have an issue with him using AI. And if you haven't seen this video yet, he's playing Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River in the background. And some of the quotes are saying like, how do you expect AI to copy you when you don't have a sound? How do you expect AI to copy you when your record's not even mixed? Very corny, right? Young Guru left a comment that I feel like is perfect. So Young Guru responded by saying, "I'm going to say it again. I swear I love you, bro, but this ain't it. Do you not realize what is going on in this world? Your voice is powerful and way too important to do anything like this. I have students who worship you. They are going to say, if Tim can do it, then it is okay for me to do it. These are the times right here that history is defined. Human expression can never be reduced to this. This is way bigger than music. I say this in all love." And I feel like he worded that perfectly. The progress that have been made within the last 2 years is scary. So the way that my my brain works, I'm thinking we saw this jump in 2 years. Can you think about where we're going to see in the next 10 years? Like for me, I'm 31 years old, and whenever I speak to people older than me or around my age, they usually say the same thing. Well, nobody's going to listen to AI. Why would anybody listen to AI instead of a human? Every second of this video, every second that goes by, there is a child in this world somewhere being born. 20 years from now, there's going to be a generation of kids, there's going to be a generation of young adults who maybe don't give a if a good song comes from a human or a machine. I've said this before in some of my other videos, but AI is going to change everything. Like for us hip hop fans in the hip hop community, the big thing with rappers are rappers writing their own raps. Can you imagine that we get to a point, if we're not already there, using AI, using Chat GPT to write your rhymes and then just stealing your lyrics off of there? Like the era of reference tracks leaking might be over, at least how we know it. Like if I'm a writer in the music industry, if I'm a writer and I'm writing a song for Sabrina Carpenter, I might write a song, I'll get in the booth, I'll sing it, and then I'll put her vocals using AI over the song, and then I'll send it to her so she'll have a very clear example of what this song might sound like. I hate all of this. I'm a big fan of Timbaland, but I'm extremely disappointed. Like I can't even use my Virginia bias to defend this man, because I gotta keep it real with y'all. Timbaland looks like a complete cornball by doing this. And the scary thing about this is, if Timbaland doesn't do this, it's just gonna be somebody else that's doing the same exact thing, which is really scary to think about. Like I'm sure when it comes to YouTube, I'm sure there are channels that are hosted by AI programs. Like the host isn't even real. Who knows? Maybe I'm not real. Maybe I'm AI. I'm single if any ladies watching this, but it's mostly dudes that watch my channel, Sausage Party. But this is scary. It's crazy to think about, bro. Like they have YouTube channels that are probably AI. You got dudes out here that got AI girlfriends. Crime is going to be a big issue, bro. People are going to be doing crimes, and then we're going to get to a point where people can insert deep fakes over people, and all this stuff is going to be. I'm sorry, Timbaland, you my guy, but you look like an extreme cornball for this. You are corny as hell for doing this. And the sad thing, again, if Timbaland did have a change of heart and say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore, you guys are right, it's gonna be a bunch of other companies that just do the same exact thing. So Timbaland, your record company, Tata. It's unfortunate that this is the route that we're going, but all we can do is deal with it. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new here. We talk about a bunch of different things on this channel. What are your thoughts on this topic? How do you feel about Timbaland? Do you feel like you'll ever get to a point where you feel comfortable and okay listening to an AI artist? Like I said, if you use AI to just help in some capacity, I don't really have an issue with that. Like I remember the DLC, he lost his voice years ago. He's expressed interest in wanting to use AI to restore his voice. To me, that's okay. If you use AI to help you budget your money, if you use AI to help you come up with a workout in the gym, to me, that's okay. But what Timbaland wants to do, I can't get jiggy with that. But let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Love you guys. As always, remember to tell somebody that you love them, except for AI. Until next time, see you in the next life.